I was born here in Houston at Methodist Hospital. My parents were immigrants. My father had come to study medicine. So I have one brother and one sister, both of them younger. I went to Duchesne Academy. The Duchesne experience was fantastic. It was wonderful to have that community of women, feel very empowered, never being intimidated to ask a question in class or to have an opinion about anything that we're learning. So it was a great experience that set me up very nicely for ongoing studies. One of the decisions that I made about going to University of Houston and downtown was that they had a good social sciences program. And so I attended there and had a really wonderful experience with the professors, and I really enjoyed that, especially having come out of Duchesne, which was also very small. When I finished UHD, I actually got a scholarship to the University of Arkansas to study clinical psychology. So I went to Arkansas for the next 3 years to get my master's. As I left and I went into practice, we left Arkansas and moved to Boston, working in the community in an outreach setting, doing clinical psychology with families, children who had been taken out of their homes. So working with kids was amazing. It's tremendously rewarding because those are the differences you can actually see from week to week. It's also tremendously heartbreaking. It's really hard when kids don't do well or when they're not in a good situation. It'll keep you up at night. And I started really wondering where my passion was going to be, and I started thinking I probably wanted to be a little more entrepreneurial, think in terms of more concrete things that I could accomplish. So I decided to go back to school. U of H had been working on their programs. Ted Bauer had just given a tremendous gift. And they also were one of the only schools in the city that allowed a part-time M.B.A. program. There's no shortage of opportunities going to Bauer. I would say the more open-minded you are coming into it, the better experience you'll have. I was working as a portfolio analyst for Trey Wilkinson. And working together, he found out that he and I had both been in the Cougar Fund, which was an amazing experience in and of itself. And he asked me, why don't you do more for the university? Having participated in the Cougar Investment Fund, I had an amazing relationship with those professors, and those professors actually helped me get my first job in the industry. So that really built my loyalty for the university. That's where it really started. And Trey just helped me make the next step. He said, you really could be helping the university more, and I think that there are a lot of other things that you have to offer, so why don't you come and help us out on the board? So as I worked on different events on the board, I kept getting asked by the president or by the executive committee to help out more with other events. They saw that we'd had a couple of successful events. We'd had one at Bayou Bend, we'd had one at Artista, and then the chair of the golf tournament had to move away. And so they asked me to step into the chair position and continue helping with the golf tournament, and that then became very near and dear to my heart. So why should you get involved? Why shouldn't you? Is really more the question. It's so easy right now to be proud of what the university is doing. On the academic front, on the professional front, community service. I find it hard not to get excited about what's going on right now.